Hi, I'm Eric Bear, and I'm your instructor for Geology 101 this quarter. This is just a short video to welcome you to the class and get you oriented. If you've made it this far, I know you've made it to the week 0 Getting Started folder, so good job. I just want to say a few words about the class and myself. First of all, this is one of my favorite classes to teach, but I will say this is the first time I'm teaching it not completely face-to-face, so please bear with me and let me know what I can do better. I have a PhD in volcanology, so I have studied volcanoes. I've also been a teacher at Highline College for quite a while now. Please do, by the way, call me Eric. So this class is a 5-credit lab science class. For those of you looking for lab science credits, this will work. We are going to cover a lot of cool topics in this course, including geologic time, the ocean, plate tectonics, earthquakes, my favorite, volcanoes, weathering. We will learn rocks and minerals, and we'll also find out about how mountains are created. It is one of the most widely transferable courses. You'll find that it is useful in many programs. So in this class, you'll need a textbook. It's called Earth, An Introduction to Physical Geology, and we'll be using the 13th edition. An ebook is fine, and you will also need to get access to Mastering Geology. You will have homework and other assignments that use that online system. You can get a free 14-day trial, but it's required in the long term. That being said, you can get online access to Mastering, and it comes with the e-textbook, so you don't need to buy the big honking text. One of the easiest things to do is just when you get into Canvas, and I'm going to show you this in just a second, you can go in to Mastering Geology and sign up. The Highline Bookstore does have physical copies of the book if you prefer, but you don't need it as long as you have access to the electronic text and are registered with Mastering Geology. Your grade is composed of several pieces. There will be quizzes on the videos that you watch, homework assignments in those mastering classes, discussion, labs, and a midterm and final. I should make you aware that there is a requirement that you complete all the labs, and if you miss more than 2 labs by the Highline requirements, you will fail the course. So please don't miss those labs. Generally, late assignments are deducted about 20% per day, although there are some exceptions. There are a lot of details with this, and please look at the syllabus to see them. One of the most important things about a class which is either hybrid or online, like this one, is that you know how to get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me by messaging me through Canvas, or you can email me, ebear@highline.edu. I do have student help and advising times, Monday from 12 to 2 on campus in my office, and Wednesday on Zoom from 10 to 12. But the way most students get a hold of me and talk to me is by making an appointment. And you can do that. There's a link here, but I'll also show you where that is in Canvas. So I do check my email very regularly. Please do, after you've emailed me a question, check and see if I've replied. It makes no sense for you to ask a question, me to respond, and then you not to look and see if I responded. I do often reply quite quickly, and I will tell you if I cannot reply in less than 24 hours, but usually, often, it's minutes. It's really important that you let me know how things are going. I cannot see you most days, and so I don't know if you are struggling, and I don't know if you need some help. So you really need to be proactive and come get help and communicate with me. And I will also promise to communicate with you through videos like this one, as well as emails and announcements in Canvas. We're going to do a lot this quarter. You do have responsibilities. Obviously, check Canvas regularly. That is probably at least once a day. You do need to reach out if you need help. You also need to be responsible for your own learning. That means using the book and the resources on Canvas, the lectures and assignments that I've created. I cannot just pour this knowledge into your head. You'll also need to dedicate time for this class. It is not a class which you can do just in a couple hours a week. So let's go to Canvas now. If anyone is unfamiliar with Canvas, there are a lot of resources out there. I can point you in that direction, but you should have seen a little block that says Physical Geology 101. And when you clicked on that, you should have gotten this page, which is the home page. And I wanted you to have a home page so that you always have a link to my email right here, and also office hours. This is a link to the Zoom room if you ever want to meet with me over Zoom. Here's that link I mentioned earlier about scheduling an appointment. You will find lots of links here. Each week we have a different module, and you will find all sorts of things there. So you can look at those, and I'll make those links live coming up. And here are some various resources that you might find helpful. So as we look at this, one of the things that you might do is go look at week 0. Obviously, you found that. Here's the link to your first mastering homework, couple of homeworks. And you can see I've even got things started for week 1. So one of the first things that you'll want to do is to sign up into mastering, and so you'll definitely need to do that. You can do that by clicking on My Lab and Mastering here, or clicking onto Intro to Mastering here and going ahead and getting that set up, and then take a screenshot. You can do a 14-day free account, so you don't have to purchase right now, but you will have to get it after 14 days because you will have lots of assignments there. As you might notice, you've got, in any given week, you'll have learning objectives, the textbook, lectures, assignments, and that sort of thing. So here, for instance, is the lab for next week. Well, that's about it. I really look forward to seeing you this week in class, whether that's on Zoom or face-to-face, depending on which section you're in. And I hope you have a great time. Please do email me if you have any questions.